All right, what's up, everybody? On deck with Third Eye Chem. Today's date, March 12th, 2021, and the time is 8:43 in the morning, 0843 from my military. Just want to take a quick look at the sky. I found my planet in its cloud cover. What I did was a panoramic, and a panoramics pretty much just shoot 360 degrees, which y'all mostly know that better than I. And the planet is situated north. Right above my head, actually. So all this right here is my planetoid, the atmosphere of it pushing off into the Earth along with our atmosphere. Let's get to it real quick. All right, so that's my north. Wait, I'm sorry, that's my north, my east, my south. I get thrown off. My west and above my head. Now the planetoid is situated mostly here. All this right here. You can see the borders of it. This is one of the borders of it. It comes back this way. There's a border of it. See how the clouds differentiate? It swings always over, and this guy just moves with it. I did pick up one, which is right here. This one, right here. You can literally see it. It has a different light relevance to it, and it just projects different. You can literally see it. They come off in spherical format, and that's the giveaway. Let me see where else. That's just one of them. The big one is, like I said, all back here, but that's the one that's showing up the best. Trying to see through the sky. This is crazy. That's our horizon back there, where it ends, and you can see regular Earth clouds showing up behind it. So I know that our atmospheres do intersect. I would like for somebody to please come prove me wrong. I'll accept if I'm wrong, but just based on my research. Little planetoid right here. See how it bends? All that right there. They come out spherical. Let me see, spherical. They just keep a spherical format, and the other one I told you about is still here. There it is. Is this one right here? Kind of hard to tell. Once I get past these clouds and they kind of blow out to the east, then we'll know what's what. All right, we'll be back. Let me show you the sun sitting in the treetops, literally right there. Sun on the rise. All right, we'll be back. Third Eye Chem poof. All right, back with Third Eye Chem. Same date. The time is 8:34 in the morning. I think I gave it the wrong time earlier. I think it was like 7:43. Yeah. So we got Mr. Magic Chemtrailer approaching from out of North Carolina. You can see him above that pole, and another one is ahead of him. There he is. He just went that way. Boom, yeah. So, like I said before, that's our horizon back there, and that's south. I'm in Virginia, that's out of North Carolina. Big up Emmanuel the Key out of Carolina. And then when we get right here, we got a whole host of clouds. The sky turns into a holy blue. That's what I call it. I used to call it dirty blue, like navy water blue, because that's what water looks out in the water looks like this out in the middle of the ocean. Real dark and blue. And it contrasts differently against the sky when you in a big open ocean, thousands of miles away from Africa and America, you know, the middle of the Atlantic. I've been there. See the contrast between the terminators right here ish. It's a blend, it's a wave, you know, where it starts translating from sky blue to holy blue. Reason why I call it holy blue, because that's the heavens. And I'll call it, you'll hear me say from time to time, heavenly blue or holy blue. So, you know, and there's Mr. Chemtrailer transitioning from sky blue to holy blue sky. Take a look at the sun. It's behind these clouds. There it is. There it is right there. All right, and just trying to see what's around it. So we know that more are coming. I think Other than it being a bunch of smaller moons, I think the bigger planet is way out in space, atop Earth, and we're seeing corners of it as it passes over. It kind of literally spins over the top of our North Pole, and because I'm near the equator, all the moons and planetoids blouse out like a carousel with balls on it. Like you take an umbrella and attach a whole bunch of balls to it, and you put it, you know, spin it from the middle rod. Because I've done this as a child, taking like cotton balls, something that won't fly off, and put it, you know, pin them to umbrellas with safety pins and strings, and then spin it out, and you'll see all the cotton balls fly out, or just something, you know, lightweight. I had like those little rubber balls when I was a kid, so I was kind of teaching myself, because I was fascinated with space, how things work initially in our solar system, with the way they say, you know, the sun's in the middle, all the planets. So I kind of use that reference. Now that we got this big planetoid nemesis, Wormwood, the Nibiru sitting above us, it's translating through our sky, and we can see the dark heavenly blue. This Magic Chemtrailer just transitioned over here as I was running my suck, right over that tree top. All right, so I'm gonna get ready to get on the move. I'm headed up to Staunton, Virginia, past Charlottesville, so I'm going up into the mountains. We should start seeing something going on. All right, so we'll be back. Poof. Okay, we're back on deck, and the time is 9:21. I'm over in the western part of Richmond, about to head out 64 at one of my favorite Walmarts. This is where I used to come to. A lot of my 2019 videos were shot over here when I caught a UFO in the sky with two planes chasing it. I'm just looking, and my striped planet. I caught my striped planet here, surrounded by a bunch of other planets before I even really knew what I was looking at. Just kind of looking around. I see my weather plane way out here. He has a really, really long fin tail, I've always noticed. My sky's starting to look that little gray patchy, white, gray over here, and then it's always white apart from the sun. I think that's like another atmosphere. Oh, there's a planet right there, shooting across this way, round of it right here, away from the sun. It's like you can tell when the big planet comes around, because the sky gets just like this. Yep, I knew it was another planet over there. There's Mr. Magic Chemtrailer right above that pole, using the lamp post. See it? He's going that way to that planet over, right beside that cloud, right over the rooftop. I can see the tails of it streaming down east. So that's always the business. So much going on, y'all. It's getting really crazy. I'm excited, a little worried, and I'm worried for my family, you know, my children, my peoples. Just trying to figure it out. And of course, all my subscribers. Worried for you all and your families too. I'm not gonna fake that. I don't get paid, so there's no reason for me to fake it. I don't just want your views. I need your opinion, I need your eyes, I need your corrections to me, so on and so forth. Should I make any mistakes, and if there's something I don't see, y'all see it, y'all call me on it, please. I am not the all-knowing, I just see enough. Alright, we'll be back, cool. Okay, we're back. The time is, I don't know what time it is. 9:52. The sky's changed. I've been in the store over 30 minutes. And bird. That's a weird looking bird. Hold up, y'all. Check this out. I ain't never seen, maybe he just got a big wingspan. I think that's what it is. Let me see. Can't keep up with him. I think that's a bird. I can't zoom in because I can't really keep up with him, because it's bright out here. Yeah, that's a bird. He's gliding. I've never seen a bird with his wingspan that high. Let's see where he should be about right there between the two poles. And my camera probably won't even focus in on it. Right atop that antenna. Anyways, I don't be looking for UFOs, but I've seen so many, especially in this area, weird craft, that I kind of really extra pause and take a minute. So there's a planet right here in this area. There's the sun. Let me back it out all the way. Yeah, there's the sun, and then I'm looking at these clouds. So I start following the clouds from the top down, and it changes the sky color, and then I start looking for waves right there, and the clouds, the way they drift, and then they drift to the bottom in a trail. All these clouds are in a pathway that's going back west. You see the break in the sky above the cars. I want to put the cars in. That's our regular sky at the horizon. Then you got these weird clouds and everything is passing over. And then I start following like cloud trails. All that right there is a cloud trail. That's an indicator that a planet went through somewhere. Let me see, and I've watched this long enough to tell. It's just the same pattern. Repeat offenders, repeat offender. You know what I'm saying? Good observation with science. I would like to hear some scientists try to explain this away. There's this guy on YouTube. I'm gonna call him 5 alphabet 3 numbers. Y'all know who he is. He pisses me off right now. He puts everything in a child format. Like when I tell you, hey, there's a planet. See the clouds surrounding the sphere? See the sphere? He'll say, oh, look at these ominous earth clouds and they got a rainbow around them and you know who I'm talking about, and he pisses me off. Like this is getting outdacious. That's how I know he's paid off. Then I heard one other guy that works with them in a collaboration. Let me let y'all see my face. Matter of fact, I want y'all to see my face with this, because I get really freaking burnt out with people who are faking the funk and conducting like everything's going to be all right when the earth is about to get split into asunder. Do y'all hear me? And this is not fear talking. I've been to war. I don't fear too much. Like I said, I only feel for my family, the good souls, y'all. But for the little evil souls that are sitting around here getting paid off by whoever, getting paid off. There's a chemtrailer, hold on. These knuckleheads getting paid off to tell you that it's all right while the earth is getting ready. We are in the pre-prep for chaos. You know how like when the rocket's sitting on the launch pad and they count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We're at 6 now. Once you start getting to 5, 4, 3, you know the rest, 2 and 1. After that, it's over. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but these guys that are sitting up there, getting paid off by YouTube, getting paid off by those elites, and they're sitting up here dragging y'all for they're dragging their subscribers for a ride, faking the funk, making it seem like everything is all fine. I gotta do these damn straps again. Making it seem like everything's all fine and that all's gonna be well. They're working in contraband with evil something. You can see all these clouds behind me. That's our Planetoid back there. They're working in contraband with something foolish. If you can see, like I went on his page yesterday and I just went ahead and broke some stuff down on his latest video. Mr. 5 alphabet 3 numbers. Who he is? He knows who he is. That's what I call him. I've been calling him that for years. 5 alphabets, 3 numbers, and 1 dot, 1 period. You should know who I'm talking about. I mean, yeah, do your thing, but like stop lying to people. At some point I'm gonna call him straight up, call him straight out. It's not because I'm trying to get on his level. Forget his numbers. I'm not gonna curse. F his numbers. I ain't gonna say F his subscribers because they're lost. But some of his subscribers have, when I made corrections to him, they tried to, well, one of them came at me a couple of days ago and told me I was numb. And then he referenced his God. He said, why would you call God a creator? God created all this that we're living in and standing on. My God. His God is of destruction. You have to bring religion into this because God made it. Not religion, but God. Religion, that's man-made. I'm not gonna get into that. I researched that. And I just didn't walk into the world blind. The beginning of time runs back through my DNA, so I get to speak on this without any interruption. All I had to do was apply my brain and do the research and bring it correctly, not in any kind of manner, not a political manner, not a religious manner, not a one-sided way manner, but as it is. I'm not gonna run my mouth too long. It's time for the shit to stop. It's time for the sugar honey iced tea to stop, where you're I want to say this guy's name so bad, but I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I know he's not going to do anything. I'll call him out next time. But he's Mr. 5 alphabet 3 numbers with a period. You should be able to find him. Gave you a clue. Anyways, if you go on this page, everything he explains away is like a fairy tale. You can see a freaking ball sitting there, a sphere, an asteroid. He'll call it like an angel in the sky. Like one of his videos last week, it was an angel. He said it looked like an angel in the sky. What it was the clouds going around the sphere of a moon planetoid. And one of the clouds was so thick, it looked like a body standing vertical in the sky. Just like if you go back and look at my cross video where I saw the cross in the sky, it's planetoids intersecting each other and they formed up into a cross. If I can find that, I'm gonna put it up. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna put it up soon. All the awesome stuff I found in the sky. Like Emmanuel, he was looking at one of my videos I sent to him last week and he saw Judah. That video I saw made yesterday, if you look to the word with the dragon in the sky, if you look to the right, there's a sphere. That was my interpretation of the sphere being that of God, because God makes everything in the sphere. That's his representation. And that dragon, represented by Satan on the left-hand side, and they were facing off. One of my other videos that I did last year was the clouds were having an electromagnetic lightning purple battle. And one side looked like a lion pointing his paw at a wolf on the other side. The wolf was to the right, the lion's to the left. I'm gonna go back and revisit all those videos because they're starting to kind of sync up now. All right, so I'm gonna get the rolling. We shall come back and y'all hang tight. All right, poof. Okay, we're back on deck real quick. The time is 12:35, same date. Just looking at, I guess it's a planetoid. I'm up in the mountains, I'm past Charlottesville, just now passing Afton and Waynesboro. And I just want to look at this. It kind of popped out, so just want to get a good look at it. Real beautiful. I think that's a planet in the thicket of the clouds. And this is headed west, looking at the cloudage. So it's real cloudy today, but you can still make out situations. Poof. All right, I'm back. So I'm pretty much up here in the clouds. I think this might be the atmosphere of a planetoid. Probably not, but I'm just saying, looking at the way it dips down, it's got a curvature to it. Like I said, my elevation is pretty much up there. My elevation is 1,504 and descending. Top peak was 8 on the top of the mountain road crest. So I'm pretty much up there compared to, you know, when I'm at sea level, which is probably like 300 feet above sea level when I'm in Richmond, Virginia. Between 300 and 500 feet with those rolling hills. Up here I'm in the mountains. You can see the mountains in the background. Like I said, you can see the mountains in the background. With the sky, horizon, raising up over it. We'll be back, poof. All right, real quick, the time is 16:30, 4:30 for my civilians. There's a planetoid that showed up right here. That's the one that was passing over earlier. It's got 3 chemtrailers all over it. I saw it in the clear for a split second, and then I went back into the woods. But I'm documenting it just because. You can see the lone chemtrailer, kind of that one. I'm hoping I'll get a clearing, but it's irritating because I can't show you all what I just saw. But it's definitely a planetoid. Poof. Planetoid. Back of the planetoid. We're scraping the earth in the front. the bottom half is scraping the earth and it's dragging the cloud. Planetoid. And it's got a moon above it. Okay, we're back. Time is 16:43. 4:43 for my civilians. I was waiting for this thing to come into view. A planetoid. I kind of saw it as it was approaching. It would stand out, and it started getting thicker and thicker. The bands on it, and then there's a chemtrailer that ran up past it. He's observing it. It's got a moon over here, but it's approaching the Earth. As it's approaching, its little bands got thicker. So it kind of rolled across the top of us, and then evened out, I guess, as it got past the Earth and showed itself, the clouds. And it's different from the clouds below it, which are stratospheric clouds. Stratospheric clouds. I couldn't really show it to you because it was like to the left side past the tree, so I had to wait until the road I'm on curved me right into it. And I just remote click it and shoot. Alright, so all this over my head is a planet. Unfortunately, we can't see to the left of me, but I can see the perimeter of it. If I can get a clearing, I'll show y'all. But all this came screaming in is a planet. Hell yeah. In my Stone Cold Steve Austin voice, hell yeah. There it is, here we go. See that? That is the freak over my head, and it's extending out that way. All that. We'll be back.